Hello, this is going to be a reading for Capricorn. Hello, Cappy. I feel really giddy. I do, I feel happy and shit. I do. I cleaned everything, but just give it another little cleaning. What do I have for my beautiful Capricorns? I always feel so like prim and proper when I read for you guys. It's freaking daddy's like, bitch, straighten up. Don't come over here with the bullshit. Okay, let me get it together. For my Cappy. What do I have for Capricorn? For June 2025. Too many. Oh, these are the wrong ones. I wonder if I should do it like that anyway. I am. Unless they don't come out. Okay. Oh. Look. You got the devil and the angel in reverse. Temperance and the devil. So you're coming out in the reverse. I don't dislike that. The temperance angel though. Maybe. Can I have something else? Look, the Ace of Wands. I feel like this is kind of some kind of balance. And maybe somebody was too temperate before. Maybe your temperament was just, maybe you were too goody-goody. And then, maybe if you weren't goody-goody, you would pop the fuck off, just turn into the devil. But here it's like the devil of these, something about addictions or codependencies, something is gone. Something is not like that no more. I really feel like this is balancing out some kind of dark energy in you. And it needs to be balanced. And that's your vice, Cappy. You could be the damn devil. But you got the devil in reverse. I feel like you've really defeated your qualms, your shortcomings. That's what I feel like this is. It's like, no, you're not an angel, but you're not the devil, and you know how to not go there now or something like that. Your temperament, I feel like maybe this has something to do with your temperament, your temper. Yeah, I feel like somebody was like real temperate before or overly temperate, you know what I'm saying? And then they'll pop off into the devil. It's like, two extremes. And I feel like somebody has come and it's given me the collective reading. Trust at the root, it's like a trust. It's like an acceptance of yourself and your energy. Something I wish Scorpio would do. Do Scorpio, because Scorpios reading. I love this. It's also giving me Ophiuchus reading. Get it, Cappy. And I feel like it's going, with the Lovers. And I was trying to see, I looked too late at the Ace of Wands because that's what was down here before. But then when I do this, it's Lovers. Definitely giving me the collective reading. Somebody has like really balanced out their energy, which is very powerful. I was talking about that in the, I don't know, maybe it was a Leo reading too, Cappy, because the devil came out with strength. Devil came out twice with strength. And I was saying how they're the opposite of each other, but they're also the same. Because it is. The devil is a hell of a fucking card. And for you to have it here and it's in the reverse is a beautiful energy here with the Temperance in reverse. I feel like you really... Look, Ace of Swords. Something about your temper. Something about your temper and maybe how you speak, how you communicate. Something's going to open up for that now. Maybe you're going to be able to tell the truth now or accept truth, you know, without getting mad or something. This could also be very religious energies. You know, these are both an angel and a demon. That's talking about religion, kind of. You know, somebody might have got real upset when it came to religion, and, you know, maybe somebody was very dogmatic. Capricorn, Sagittarius energy all the way. Ace of Swords, you know, and when you have the truth, wow, okay, so you know what the fuck it, look at this shit. You dropped a whole group of people, and that could be the devil too. Could be business. It's a 10 of Cups in the reverse here, and a 6 of Wands. Some kind of narcissist, devil energy. You really did some shit here, Cappy. This is giving me the last reading I got for you was about some weirdo, crazy shit. Some people tried to, like, have you fucking with somebody that was very... 10 of Wands. Yeah, these people, look, three of Cups in reverse. They were working against you, causing you problems. These people, and they're narcissists, they're lazy. It's crazy. I was talking about that too in the collective reading. Lazy motherfuckers. Yeah, 10 of Wands. And the 6 of Pentacles, not being fair and shit. And they in reverse against you. And you the devil and the fucking Temperance angel. I bet, look. That's probably how they were keeping you tame, though. You would go the fuck off or something and then feel bad about something. I don't know. But I feel like you balanced that shit out. You have that Lovers card, too, and there's the Lovers here. It might have been with the family and everything in reverse. You have the same thing as Scorpio. Same with us too, Saggy. We understand dark energy, and a lot of times a person that understands this energy, look, you're also the Temperance in reverse. It's like very empathic, being able to feel everything and understand everything. And sometimes we don't realize that's what's happening. And a lot of times Cappies could be very grumpy. You know, it's because you're intuitive. You're one of the nurturing signs. All three of us. That's why we're in the winter and shit, because we're nurturers. We're in the winter, everything dies. If it wasn't for us, then, you know, shit wouldn't come back in the spring. You need those strong energy, those strong, super nurturing energies in the winter while everything is dead. It's like a generator, you know, keeping everything going. Maybe not at its prime level, but these energies are very strong. You know, if it was working at their prime level, it would probably be too strong. So it needs to be working when it's ice and when it's cold, you know, to generate just enough for everybody. So these are two powerful energies. Also about healing and stuff like that. Healing on a cellular level. Absolutely. Spiritually and physically. With the Temperance and the devil here in the reverse. I want to really... Look at this shit. The devil in the reverse again, Cappy. Look, come on. Your girl is on your ass. I'm feeling you. Because you're on the outside now and you see the gift. Tell you getting away from these people. I love it, Cappy. Because you're the motherfucking boss. Shit. Big boss. You, wherever you go, it's going to be some big boss shit going on. Don't even trip. And I just saw the Queen of Pentacles. Big boss shit going on. Don't even trip, okay? 5 of Wands. You might have a 5 of Wands ain't nothing to a big boss. What's Temperance in reverse and the Devil in reverse? Ooh. Devil in reverse again. Okay, this is the Magician in reverse. Okay, I feel like you were, you did this while somebody was putting spell work on you, as if it's not hard enough to tame yourself because you're a fucking beast. And the devil, look, Temperance in the upright with the Ace of Swords. Man, I really do feel like this has something to do with your temper and you, man, you know, because it's like so crazy. You're the devil. Like, so you, and you have to be that, Cappy. You do. You got to embrace that. But it's hard to find a balance with the devil. How do you do that? You do like a reverse temperance thing. I'm telling you, it's like a reverse temperance. It's like from the top to the bottom instead of the bottom to the top, you know? I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. In the collective reading, I was like, you got to jump around sometimes, you know, like from the heart chakra to the root chakra. I feel like that when I said from the bottom to the top. From the top to the bottom. So it's like you worked on your crown first, how you view things, how you see things. And, you know, we're going back and forth. That's powerful, man. And sometimes you got to do that. And you got to know yourself to be able to know that that's how you got to do it, you know? And there might be so many people that, man, this is some powerful shit, Kathy. You can help a lot of people. Yeah, somebody was doing some kind of spell work or something, or this was you not being able to manifest, maybe because your temper was out of control. Yeah, look at the 9 of Wands and the confusion. I feel like you came hard on motherfuckers, and then they would use that to like confuse you, make you feel bad and shit. You tempered that with the sword. Here, the Ace of Swords, your what you say. The collective reading that the throat was magic. I'm telling you, you got to look at the collective reading. I love this reading for you, Cappy. The Knight of Cups in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. Underneath these bitches, you know, not trying to be, well, not bitches, don't have to be, but just people working together against you. Third party situations and shit. Devil shit, you know. Oh, ghetto devil shit. Sorry, I was all, you know, studious, and then I turned into the hood rat from South Central. I swear, you know, that's the truth, though. Gemini, Saggy, again. That's also like that religious beliefs kind of axis. It's also about children, childhood, youth. I love that. I feel like maybe you're even going to start looking. Look at how the devil, you know what I'm saying? Look at all the wrinkles and shit, you know, in his face. In reverse, it might be the worry. You know, I keep saying worry a lot in these readings. That's actually a spirit too. It's a little boy too. Maybe it's something about that too, Cappy. Your youth coming back, or I definitely think so. Yeah, somebody was trying to hold on to something and send you death magic. This is definitely giving me the freaking collective read. This was the first card that came out in the reverse at the heart. Somebody was, and this is crazy because it was like walking away from this gave this person everything they needed. And look, holding on to it is like bringing this death in. Oh my God, I'm telling you, when I read them fucking cards, this right here is the collective reading. This is clarifying that collective reading. If somebody don't let go, That's what they're, you know, and what that reading was so beautiful. The Emperor, the Empress, the Lovers, the Two of Cups, like, the Ten of Cups, like, it was like, what the fuck? Oh, happily ever after, fucking skip to my loo in to the rainbow ass reading. I wanted to bring out my dark cards too. I'm bringing my dark cards out next. I need all of the darkness. I love it. I was like, these little tutti frutti cards. Not really these, but tutti frutti. Look! Cappy, look, the devil. This is in the upright with this stuff that you're holding on to. Look at the collective reading. There's a whole lot going on too, because this is that card with the demons watching them screw. I talked about that in, I think it was Sagittarius. Give me one more. Cappy, you gotta watch the collective reading and this reading. I feel like you really understand when to bring out the devil and when to bring out the angel. Everybody's in reverse and upright. I love that. I really do think that you have mastered your own fucking energy, even in the devil, even in the upright, in the reverse and in the upright, and the temperance angel in the reverse and the upright. You know how to play it both. Play it all four of them motherfuckers. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, this is not given to you fairly. Six of Pentacles in the reverse right here too. Underneath these people stealing from you, overburdening you. This could be them like supposed to be working and they just ain't working at all. You know, motherfuckers do that shit. You give them a job and they can't even do the simple job. You giving them more than they deserve. That's what this is. You're trying to give people incentives and they taking advantage, and that's why you get so pissed off and go the fuck off. You gotta see, yeah, that's what this is. You gotta gauge your niceness, Temperance, and the devil, you gotta gauge it. Because these motherfuckers, you giving them too much. They lazy now, they don't want to do shit. They not doing the little job that you gave them to do that they getting paid too much to do. Like, these people ain't worth a damn. The Ten of Swords in the reverse. I'm telling you, they ain't worth a damn. And you coming out of it with the Temperance angel and the truth. Telling yourself the truth. You balancing things out by being truthful to yourself. That's how you get that trust at that root, man. You gotta look at that freaking collective reading. I didn't even know that reading was that good until I got to your reading. Now I'm like, man, that was a good ass reading. Yeah, look, somebody trying to have you locked the fuck up. Maybe they're really trying to get you locked up. That came out in the collective reading too. This was people that you were working with doing this to you. Fool in the reverse, and you're done being a fool in the reverse. You're done with that. This is over. It's the ending to this. There's a lot of people doing this. You might be on a main frame or main stage or just the boss that you are. This is something big. I feel like you got to walk away from something pretty big. But again, you're the boss. It's time for new that came out in the collective reading. You gotta watch the collective reading because it's longer. I did more cards. The Temperance, again, this is the Temperance that came out 3 times in each deck. These people were fucking with the wrong one, okay? They were fucking with somebody that they didn't know, you know what I'm saying? You're disciplined. Like I was saying about strength. When I first started this reading, how the devil and the strength card are the same fucking cards. Somebody is strong as fuck and they can fucking defeat the devil. That's what the strength does. You know how to gauge yourself. I love this shit for you, Cappy. I love it. I fracking love it. Sorry. I'm a cornball. Y'all know I'm a cornball. But I got a big booty. So it's okay. Could be a cornball when you have a big old booty. You know what I'm saying, Kathy? Tower reverse. This came out too. Or did I say that? No, I don't think it came out. But I was talking about the Tower reverse. You're going to have to start making plans about something. And get out right on time, Cappy. You represent time. Temperance is about time. Something is about time. The perfect timing for you to dip out on these motherfuckers. Look, and have them fighting their own self. That's what's going to happen, and the Wheel of Fortune is in the upright. A whole lot of Sagittarius energy. This is giving me, we're having a Jupiter and a Saturn kind of something going on. It's like the battle of the giants, they say, but I think you got this shit together, Cappy, because you're one of the strength cards. Strength can do anything. And so can the devil again. They're opposite, and part of those cards is, like I was saying I don't remember what reading that was. But anyways, this is beautiful. You got the Two of Wands in the reverse. I think that that's these people not knowing what the fuck to do because you done left at the exact right, perfect time for them to get their own karma and to be totally discombobulated. Something is, I want to say at the last minute too, you got to do something at the last minute on people and dip out. Because Libra's reading, Sagittarius's reading was about that. Like being on your last leg and then bam, spirit brings you like everything you ever wanted. Like right when you're about to freaking give up and go sell your car or something to get, or put a lien on your car or something. Like, just trying to make it. Something gonna happen. Like right when you're on your last leg. But for you, I think that you need to do something with that kind of, like, don't give these people, they deserve it. You're the punisher. You're the daddy. You're supposed to whoop a motherfucker ass to teach him a lesson. Especially with temperance here and shit. Time. I think you need to do something right at the right time, Cappy. You know what I'm saying. I keep trying to say it, but I know you know what the hell I'm talking about. And that's what I have for you, Cappy. I love it. I think that this is freaking incredible. It's dark, but it's light. You know what I'm saying? It's got this boss kind of air about it. It's not frou-frou. It's like you had to, it costs to be the boss. You got to handle shit when you a boss like that. This kind of shit, when people get out of line, you got to know how to pull back and put their ass back in line, teach them a lesson. This is giving me Logan. That's my favorite motherfucker. That's my favorite person in the world. I swear, Logan. That's what I have for you, Cappy. I hope that you enjoyed your reading, and I will see you next time.